Hello, good evening. My name is Dahmen and I'm an international director from the Duo Life Club. This evening is a special session for the US market, and we are talking about the contract. The contract is one of the most important tools which I found some years ago, which is helping me to build up my business a lot more better focus. And if you will look inside this, you will see and understand why. And the reason why I share this today with you guys is because I would like that you have exactly the same possibilities to focus and to get the most out of it. For everybody who wants to use the contract, who is a Duo Life Club member, you may anytime go to our webpage, which is www, and then it is navigator.duolife.eu. Here you can see this, and on the right hand side you have I believe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 different languages. At this moment, these are the main languages which we need in Europe. Of course, it will be a time and we will put as well other languages on top of that. At the moment, I believe that this is really a lot enough to make the biggest part of America, because you have the Spanish, you have the Portuguese, you have the English, you have the French, and even the German. So I believe that North America, you may nearly everything you can do. And if you have some Russian friends or Ukrainian friends, you can use this as well. Today, we are talking about the English part. So, and what you can see here, and this is for everybody who is a Duo Life Club member or who would like to become a Duo Life Club member, you have a lot of content here where you can just go through and where you can learn what is the idea, what are the tools, what is the mission, and what is the way to do it. But let's start with the contract. The contract is so important because most of the people, they are starting to do something with somebody and they don't find out if they really have the same idea about the business. They're not ensuring if they understand what they want to do in the next months or even in the next years, that they want to do it in the same way, on the same base, with the same targets, with the same time engagement. So, and this, if you don't check this up, this may wake up a lot of frustration, anger, and disappointment. So the tool which you have here is to ensure that you and your business partner, that you understand the same and that you will have something like a guideline. So let's just go in. Of course, later you may look inside this recording, or you can go anytime, 24/7, inside this contract, which is in the internet. So the contract is based on some points. It's a tool, and it's a kind of agreement between you and your upline. And it's important to do this as quick as possible after you enrolled somebody, after somebody is inside your team. There's no reason to do it before, even it's not good to do it before. But if somebody is in your team, it's important to make a realistic plan, and it's important that you understand what is the idea which have your new business partner. What is the reason? And it makes it easier to understand the individual approach, referring to the time that you declare and plan to invest in your business. So let's go inside this more in a structure. It is so important to create a predictable and stable business by surrounding yourself with responsible people who quickly take responsibility for their own results and thereby become independent leaders. So, Danny, I have some questions to you, and I just do it with you as I would do it with everybody else who is joining my business and who I want to work together with. The first question is about the pace. Yes, the question is the following. What is the pace which you would like to take? Is it if you want to run, if you want to go, if you want just to dream, or what is the pace? What is the amount of time who you would like to put inside this business? And I ask you about the amount of time per week which you are ready to invest in this business. Anything what you declare is okay for me, just let me know how much hours you are ready per week to invest in this business.
First to answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, I am ready to investment about 30 hours a week.
Great. Danny, 30 hours is a lot, really a lot. The normal people, they can invest some hours a week, let's say 5 to 10. But anyway, not important what anybody is answering. The most important is there any amount of hours, because this first question is so important as a verification for you, as a verification for me. If somebody tells me on the first question that they don't have time and that they are not ready to invest time in this, then it's clear that this is not a business partner. Because if we're talking about a business, we have to build up a business. And to build up a business means we have a time engagement. So that means if somebody tells you he doesn't have time on this moment of the contract, then that means it's not the right time for him. That means it is a business customer. And this is great. We need customers. We need customers who use our products. But we have different scenarios for a customer and a business partner. From a customer, I'm not awaiting that he is joining our web sessions. I'm not awaiting that he's coming to our events. I'm not waiting that he's inviting people. I'm not waiting that he's learning how the company works, how the products works. The customer has just to order when he has a need, the products, and use the products. And this is great enough. And this is one of the mistakes which is doing the most of the people. The most of the people making the mistake that they don't clear up if somebody is a partner or a customer, and then they handle everybody around like it would be business partners. And this is damaging our relationship with the people. So if we get on the first question, how much time would you like to invest into this business? The answer 0. And remember, we don't suggest anything. We don't say, you know, it would be good if you would invest 4 hours a week, 6 hours, 10 hours a week. Because if you suggest, you will get exactly this answer. And that doesn't mean that you really make the right contract. The right contract is ask the person for how much time this person can declare to invest in the business. And it's clear, not everybody wants, not everybody can. And this is okay for us. So be so clever not to just suggest anything. And then if such a person tells you whatever amount of hours, then if you say 30 hours, this is really a lot. Then we have to understand one thing, and this is on the right hand side. If you run, I will run with you. If you want to walk, I will walk with you. But if you stop, I keep going. This is the second point, or it's the under point in our first point, which means I agree with you. As long as you want, I will be with you. I will be your guide. But if you stop, I will go on. I will find somebody else who will work with me. And then maybe after time you're coming back, and then it can be that I don't have any free place because we are working with 5 people on the same time. So my 5 positions are busy. And if you have 2 options to leave me. One is that you're becoming independent and that you're opening your own team and that you are ready and we are just in contact to agree some strategies, but we are not working anymore so close together. Then I have a free position, I find a new person. Or that you stop, that you are not doing anymore. And then I do the same. I search for a new person. If you then after time coming back, you have to be aware that it can be that I'm busy and that I don't have the time, that you have to wait until to the next position will be free. So this is about the pace, about the speed. But there's one more important thing about the speed. And this we have as well to understand. It's a very nice rule. It's an average. The average says the following. You need 1 year that your business becoming profitable. After 3 years, you're earning good money and you may stop your work for your boss or your business, whatever. I don't promote that. I don't tell the people that they should dismiss their boss, because I believe that this is one of the problems in this industry, that the people too early dismiss their boss. Yeah, so what I say is 5 years you need normally in average to earn double the amount what you earn today or double the amount what you need. And you should earn this 6 months in a row to be sure that it was not just a promotion time. And then after 7 years working, doing it really focused, doing it on a high level, you can join the world class. That means the best paid specialist in the industry, which means this is really a 7-figure income. But very important, it's not only 7 years to stay by, it's 7 years of active work. Yeah. And here is one rule. The rule says, whatever you want to become perfect, whatever you want to become really one of the top people, you need something like 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours of training of a master class. 10,000 hours. And this is really a good average. So, but what's up with the average? This average 1357 is for a lot of people maybe too quick. But for another part of the people, it's maybe for them 1 month and they will become profitable. And 3 months after they can earn so much, then they earn normally in their job. So it's up to you. It is just a guideline to understand that we have an average, but as well to understand that we have to go through a process where we learn. So this was our first point. You can see this here. What is the pace? Now we go to the second question, the knowledge. And here, my question to you, Danny, is how much time are you ready to invest in your self-development? Means how much time would you like every week to learn, to teach yourself, to grow as a person?
My answer about 10 hours.
Wow. Okay. This is really a lot. In 10 hours a week.
I will try.
Okay, you will try. Great. This is really a lot because in 10 hours a week, you can, and this is what I suggest for all the people. Use audiobooks. All of us, we have a lot of things to do. things which sometimes don't need our full concentration, like cleaning at home, like making the garden, like driving somewhere. Here you can use audiobooks. The great thing with audiobooks is you can hear them over your smartphone, and you can do some other things, some other activities. For example, jogging, yeah, walking around, whatever. Just use the power of audiobooks. There's so much audiobooks outside. There is so much good things which you can learn from audiobooks. And please do it on purpose. What does this mean? On purpose. If you make just an analysis of your life, of what you are missing in your life, then you will find out what you are missing, what are the skills which you are missing. Because with the knowledge that you have come where you are, or the other way around. Your actual life, from financial point of view, from health point of view, from the relationship point of view, is just a result of all of that what you know, or all of that what you think, and because of that, as a result, what you are doing. So I believe that we have the 100% control over our life and the results. So we can change a lot in our life when we change what we have in our smartphone, the most important smartphone which we have in our brain. So for me, it's important that I work together with people who are ready to grow, who are ready to learn, who know that one of our targets in the Dual Life Club is to be a student all our life long. Because I believe that we can learn anytime from anybody until to the end of our last breath. So remember what Einstein said. It's the definition of insane to do over and over the same things and believe you're becoming different, better results. So, and again, the second question which I gave to Danny, I got a great answer, 10 hours. It's again the same. We don't suggest any amount of numbers. We just ask and then we listen, because we don't want to hear our own numbers. We want to listen to our new business partner. And again, if the business partner tells us that he has not to invest any time in his self-development, in the knowledge, then we have to understand that this is not a business partner. It is just a customer. So very important. Second point is about the knowledge. The third point is the experience. And here in the experience, we have to understand a very important basic thing of our club, of our idea. I will not work instead of you or for you, but with you, since this is the only way for you to gain experience. How does this work? On the beginning, I will show you how I do this. I will show you how the presentation goes, how the invitation goes, how everything around goes. But then step by step, you will do this by yourself. Step by step. First, on the beginning, I make 100% of the presentation. Then you will make 10%, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 100%. And I will explain you step by step why we do it in a way, what is the reason, what is the psychology behind it, and what is my experience. I'm doing this business since 10 years. In my normal business, which is logistics, I'm doing it over 30 years. And I'm very well paid for logistics services and for helping people in support in the logistic industry. But I know that I never can use a time leverage. And that's the reason why I'm doing soft marketing. So, experience we want to share. And the way how to share, the way how to show you is that we do it by example. So, and what is my the most important target? My most important target is to show you how to build up independent teams. Because, and this is maybe interesting for you guys, that our product is not the capsules, it's not the juice, not all the other things which will come in future. Our main product is something totally different. Our main product, what we offer the people is, and that's the question for them, are you interested in passive income? And I may tell you, outside there is 99.9% of the people who really want to have passive income. Maybe not everybody from them know what is passive income, but if you explain, nearly everybody want to have passive income. So this is what we're offering the people. And so my agreement with you is I will teach you how you can build up independent teams, that you can get passive income. That is my plan for you. So this was point number 3 about the experience. Let's go on with point number 4. It's about the responsibility. So about the responsibility, we have to understand one very important thing. It's not my responsibility how your business will grow. Because I don't know how you do this. I don't know what you have done in the past. And I don't know what you're thinking. All this is very, very important. If you will do this in the same way than I do it, if you follow the rules, I know that this system is working. Together with my business partner, I built up a team of 10,000 people in 2.5 years. Maybe this is impressive for you, maybe not. If you want to learn from me, I can teach you how you can become an international director in DuoLife. Of course, my target is to grow for the next level, which means a general director. But at this moment, I know how guide you to an international director. And I'm totally aware about it, that for the future, maybe you want a higher rank. And so I accept that you say, okay, Dietmar, you will go with me until you are on the level where you can show it how it works, where I can show you how it works. And later, maybe you take another mentor, and this is okay for me. This agreement which we have is for time. And this is really okay, because I believe that after time, you are able to work alone, to have your independent teams, and that you need then your free space to build up and to grow yourself. So it's so important to understand that I will stay near to you, that I will help you, but that the responsibility for success and failure is on your side. So this was point number 4. And the 5th point is the communication. As you see, all this what we're talking now about, you have all this in your language or the language of your partner. You have this on the internet, means you can this from this moment that you have seen this video, you can do this by yourself. Or you can use this video, which you will get from me on YouTube, to do it together with your new business partner. Yeah? So, and now it's about communication. And in the communication, we are talking about a little bit more than only about communication. First of all, it's so important to understand how to communicate with your upline and with your team. The communication can work for you, or without communication can be that you will have problems. So remember to communicate with your upline the same than you communicate with your team. So it's important, if you have any problems, you talk with your upline, never to your team. To your team, just give positive communications. So, and there's now one other thing what I would like to agree with you at this moment. I love the idea of feedback. In the American Army, the name is 360 centigrade feedback. That means a full feedback. I don't like to just tell somebody, hey, you're doing everything great, 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 and giving only a part of the feedback. I would like to give to people, and I would like to get from people a full feedback. What does this mean? I will inform you when you do something, or if the way how you do something is not a way which will positive build up your team. And I will tell you, never to your person, but about how I feel, how other people may feel. And it's about how you maybe say something or how you act. It's not about you. It's never personally. It's just about, hey, when you say this and this doesn't help you in your business. Or when you do this and this, the people may feel not good with you. So it's about a full feedback. And then the question is, are you ready to getting feedback from my person?
Yes, I am ready.
Great, perfect. You know, in Europe, we have very often a problem with that when we're giving to people feedback. They're feeling that somebody is giving them a critic, that somebody's attacking them. It's not about attack. It's not about to touch you personally. It's just about, look, guy, this, and this communication from your side may get you a bad result. Let's change this. Yes, and you will see this in our cooperation over the time, that we can work on this, that we can improve this. And especially this part with the feedback and the communication is important for the future, because it is not only in your dual life business. A lot of things which you will learn in this business will help you in all other things which you're doing. Okay, so this is important. So when we're talking about communication with our downline and our upline, it's as well important to understand that for our team, we are somebody who should help them to come closer to their target, to their dream, to their wishes. The people stay with us as long they believe that we are helping them to coming closer to their targets. And the people leaving us when they have the feeling that they can't do it, when they have the feeling that they are not coming closer, when they have the feeling that they are going away from their targets. So it's important that you understand your communication with your team is to help them, is to ask them, how may I help you? What do you need? What is the next step? What is your plan? How can I support you with that? And on this part here as well, I put some additional thing inside. And I ask you directly, Danny. Danny, what is your target? What is what you want to reach in the next 12 months? What is the idea? Why are you doing Duo Life?
Does it mean about the rank or about the amount?
Whatever you understand is your answer. It can be the rank, it can be the amount, it can be a car, it can be voyage, whatever. It's your thing.
Okay, maybe it's some ambitious, but my target is international director, and amount $10,000
A
month.
month. Okay, great. So, and now look, and this is a very important moment. I know you a little bit because we have had some communication before, and I've seen what are your possibilities at this moment, your skills, and this is important to understand. The people joining us, but some of them have some skills, and some have to teach and to learn these skills. So, because I know you have some of the skills, I would say the following. Okay, let's have the target international director, of course, but 12 months is really a very, very tough target. Yes. At this moment, I don't nobody who have done it in 12 months. Yeah. But if we would say, okay, maybe it's not possible in 12 months, maybe it's possible in 15 or 18 months. Yeah. So then we know, okay, we are going in this and this direction. Therefore, for me, this is clear that we should do in something like maximum 12 months, the national director, yeah, to have a target. National director, something like 5,000 to 6,000 US dollars per month, means additional two trips, free holiday trips for 1 week. And when we will have the car program, you can get a company car, but before that, you may just use your car and get additional money from the company for your car if you would become a manager. Yeah. So, and now please remember about one thing. Dennis and his target was realistic. Maybe a little bit ambitious, but realistic. But if you would have the situation that somebody who have no idea about communication, no idea about marketing, and let's say young guy, 20 years, 18 years old, would tell you, I want to become an international director in 3 months, then as an upline, then as a person who's making the contract, you should as well correct this target. Give the right answers. Ask them, have you ever had such a success in your life? Do you know how to communicate? How much people do you have who trust you? Because all this decides about the amount of people who you can make interested in our company and how quick you can do all of that. So that means communication. And with communication, as you can see, this is our five steps, yeah, or 5 points. And what's now important, I've put on top of this the 360 centigrade feedback. Of course, we have to agree a target. And with that, you have the full contract done. So it means it can take 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, just up how deep you will do it. And important, remember, if somebody asks something, if somebody, if you feel that you didn't understand, just go inside and explain. This was our first step. This is the base. Only when I make the contract, after somebody is enrolled, after somebody paid the products, I can go on to make with him something, what is the name? New member orientation. So therefore, we should now accept and enter the 10-step system. Of course, this will be a separate video. I will make with you guys next week. I will make first the express presentation. Therefore, today we stop the recording. 1 sec. So, my name is Dahmen, International Director in the Dual Life Club. Thank you. And if you are interested to see more, just search for our videos or ask the person who invited you.